You know, we have the ability. We had a talent last year. We just didn't. There's a few games, you know, Oklahoma State being one of them, that, you know, still holds heavy with a lot of us, and we're just trying to progress and get to a point where we were in that top 5 spot, top 4 spot to get to the playoffs. So that's really what I'm looking out for this year.
What about the personnel that you see? I mean, can you compare that to where you were before as far as talent, skill?
Wherever you go, college football, you're going to have the same talent. You know, it's just how you use it, and I think we're doing really well with using our talent, and I have full faith in this coaching staff, and they know what they're doing. And, you know, Will, like you were saying, you know, he's a very, very good athlete, very good quarterback. And just like with me, I was playing left when I first got here, down to right. It's just finding where you fit it perfectly. It's kind of a giant puzzle piece, and, you know, these guys are the ones putting it together. So that's not really my job to be talking about quarterbacks.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
How much more comfortable are you
Than when I first got here? You know, it was a very hectic time when I got here this time last year. So this would be about a year and 3 months being here now. And compared to last year, it's much more different because I now have the system down. You know, the offensive line, we lost more keys, which is, you know, a big spot to fill. But we got everyone that is starting on the 5 up front has played with us. We've all played together, so we really came together and really pushed in the right direction.
What kind of different things you see? I know you're on the inside, and Coach Wickham's working more on the outside. Are there any changes in your fundamentals, the things that are being concentrated on this spring?
You know, we've kind of put more of an emphasis on getting better in the passing protection sort of field. Last year, offensively, we ran the ball great. You know, Skylar got hit a few many times, and that falls on all of us. And we've all, as an offensive line, said, you know, that's unacceptable. We need to get to a point where sacks can be limited as much as possible.
Is that technique work? Is that communication work? What's the biggest thing?
Experience. Trusting. Me and Tyler, you know, we just got in, like, last year. I didn't start working with Tyler because I wasn't clear to play until 2 weeks before the season started. So we didn't get that trust through spring ball. But through the season, we were getting that trust. We started to form a bond in which we can trust each other. And I have Marcel the last 4 or 5 games, and we kind of have a nice, good cohesion on the O-line. Pankey's been in there. I mean, we all trust each other. We all know where we're supposed to be. And, you know, there's going to be mental errors every now and then. You know, I've made a few today, calling a few out calls when we shouldn't have. And that's going to happen. But the biggest thing is just learn those mistakes.
I guess when you've got those 2 guys, too, at least what I observed today, they weren't both talking to the same guy at the same time, so that you didn't have to hear Wickline here and Crook here.
No.
They were each.
They're both very experienced coaches. You know, Coach Crook, Stanford, Coach Wickline, Texas, all have, I mean, together probably 50, 60 years of coaching experience all together. And they're mature enough, they're professional enough to know, you know, when not to talk over each other. And I think that's the biggest thing, communication in any sort of organization, especially in coaching, to try to teach a kid a certain technique. They really do a great job of focusing on you coach when you're coaching, and I don't need to budge in and get my 2 cents in.